Welcome, everybody. Hopefully this is going to be a really interesting session, not just for everybody on the call, but for me as well. I bumped into Danny on one of the Google Workspace forums that I tend to stalk, and he was looking and talking about AI and how he was using AI to just create slides and everything within the Google Workspace environment. And so we got chatting, and Danny kindly offered to present to everybody today. Please make this session as interactive as possible. Obviously we'll let Danny go ahead and talk about what he's been doing, and then we can kind of open it up to the wider community. So with that, I'd like to hand over to Danny and let him show you exactly the kind of things that we've been doing with AI and Google Workspace. So Danny, take it away, please.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Let me share my screen. So thank you everyone to come here, and it's my honor to be share with all of you today. First of all, I would like to introduce a little bit about myself. Actually, I have been familiar with Google Workspace and Google Cloud since 2014, and I also Google add-on developers. And just something more about me here. Once again, it's truly honor to be sharing with all of you today, and hopefully that my section will be helpful with somebody well. So in our 30 minutes call, we will walk through in our section we will have four topics. We walk through the why, the how, and the what, and we will go to understanding. We'll talk about the common challenge when we content creation, and then we can see how promise of what AI automation can do, and then we'll go to have a live demonstration on how the end-to-end AI processing highlight will go, and finally maybe some thought and some questions from all of you. So let's get started. So we all know that one of the content creation bottlenecks is it takes time for us. So if you usually write blog, you will know how deeply this type of flow can and time consuming. So even it takes us about 5 or 10 hours for every high quality blog post. And we will go from idea, research, online, write, and to do something with SEO and find the appropriate image and to format and stop it. So here's the problem. And then imagine that if we can do something like from put a simple idea on Google spreadsheets, and then AI will do everything for us, from develop the detail about our idea, illustrate the image, and even audio or even video, and then we can publish the article from Google Doc without leaving the Google Doc. So that's what we will do exactly today. So just a little bit, then I now will go to the live demo to you. First of all, we will have a control panel on our Google spreadsheets, and we will input about by metadata here, then the AI will do the rest. So let's go into detail. So for example, I have here a block input, and here we can put the information here, and here is the block portfolio, and our AI agent even go to this kind of data to look up the internet link, and here we have a setting. This setting will improve everything also from the templates and the Google driver where our block will be saved here. And for example, we also have a content backlog. So now I will do, for example, I choose this topic, then I will copy and paste to this one. And then I will click to generate the block from here. So it's when pick up the running process, actually the extension is from here. So we can refresh this one to see how our AI agent to see. So here I will click OK. Then here it will start to, we will start to see the agent work. Just wait a little bit. During it's running, so I will go to the next slide. So the basic button behind the send is I use a content strategic agent to detail the outlines, and one agent will take the role of expansion the content, and one agent would be making about the SEO, and also I also deploy an agent to visualize, and then finally is the publisher agent. So we will see that it will soon go to log here, I guess. So you see it start to the content strategic agent is working right now, and it will I use chunk method to make to write every detail of the content. And as soon as I click to this one, actually it's a new Google driver folder already created, I guess. Here it is. Now it is 10 a.m. from myself here. So if we come to here, we will see a lot of folder here. But for our demonstration, I will go to the slide, and the document will come to here very soon. So then we will get back to this one. I think we would wait a little bit to get this go to the end. So here is right the part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 6. And remember that our title here and the audience is here, and the key objects of our blog here, and the tone. It means like you can do professional, inspiring, or casual, or something like that. And also we will set the call to action on this one. So let's see, this finish. So here also we see the SEO and internal linking links agent working. And here is the content expansion has finished its job. So it's still running. And let's see. So the solution behind this one is we input some things by human, and then it's like a digital assembly line for the content creation. So here is our input, and then here is our agent highlight, and it will be generate a draft included the image and the picture, and then you will finally see it public on the website. So let's get back to this. So here you see that it's create the image, and it's also insert the image here. So I get it will soon come to see this. So here we have. I will copy this one, and so here you see our title and the image. So in this board we have only one image. So it also generates the slide and the keyword to everything. So as soon as we have this one, then for example, I also build a personal Google Doc as on. We can have to public the from the Google Docs to the website. Let me do this right now. Let me check. So let's say I will copy this image, put it here for example. So as soon as we have the file like this, then I will go to web, and then let's see if it is here, right? Okay. Then I will click to this, for example, I click to this one and get the post, and all the metadata will be extracted to here. And then I click setup to retrieve everything here. So then I click to public. Then as soon as I click here, we will have a blog spot. So let's see, wait a little bit. I think it works fully. So during this process, so it's the upload to GitHub. So doing this, let's go. Okay, here. Now let's go to this one, for example. So let's see Google App Sheet. Google Sheet add-on. Okay, we see the Google Sheets add-on here. So you see here is just upload the blog spot here. So here is our something. Let me change this a little bit. You all see that all of this is come from the Google Sheet here, Google Doc here. So then I will go to Netlist file. I think it's publishing the blog to us. So in that case, here's my blog post. So I will look whether it's go on here. You will see add-on. So for example, you see here the Google to Doc. Actually, this is come from this one. Yeah. So let's see. I use CI/CD, so it will automatically deploy the. So I got this one. It fell because I got something with this one. Let me try to. Every time we demo and we add something. So in that, that's how it works, I guess. So you see the entire of how things work. So once again, here is our the log, which show the how the agent work with each other, and it write every detail about the log, and it automatically inserts the image and something else. So so the tech stack behind this is I use the 100% within the Google Power System. The core platform is Google Workspace, and the orchestration is Google App Script act as the conductor. And we use Google Gemini to provide everything else. And even we can, with this approach, we can generate more and more. Let me show you something more. So I can show you yes. So for example, in this so for example, this is just generated few hours ago. So it can generate the image for us. It can generate the image for us. And then it also generates the audio file for us. So all of this is the we can play this type audio, and then we also have a lot of JSON file. So here, for example, is list JSON output and input, which is created by agent. And one of them, I think I would like to show you is about the send component agent. We can import this to a Python project in order to create the video, to generate the video without using the engine like VO3. So here is everything we get right after just one or two clicks. So you see here, it also have the animation type and more. And then here we have the architecture agent, we have content expansion, we have layout, we have narration, we have chain composition, and we have speaker scripting, and we have the visual prompt and something like that. So that is how it works, and the impact is I personally think that it is reduce the time for us to prepare the blog post, and also in this in the AI era, our job will be moved to from the copywriter to the creative director. So we will let AI to handle the execution, and we will focus on the strategies and something more. And based on this one, imagine that if we create a content backlog, and then we set the publishing schedule, and then we also set an automate trigger, and right after that we will have an entire 100% autonomy from idea to the final publishing. So that is what I'm want to talking about, and that's all. So I have here a QR code. If you want to send a question, you can scan and put the question here, so everyone can see the question, so we can go from there. Yeah, let me turn off the camera. I'm sorry for this one.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you, Danny. I mean, a quick question from me, if I may. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to drop off the LinkedIn group. So anybody who's on LinkedIn, please join the community. You'll be able to then have similar kind of conversations and interact with other Google Workspace professionals. So I'm going to disconnect the LinkedIn session, and then I'm going to ask my question because it's
yeah,
it's as the host, that's one of my prerogatives. When you run rating,
so I lost your voice. Oh, I didn't hear you. So hello, Paul. Do you hear me? Hello?
Well, I think we all hear you. We don't hear Paul.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't hear Paul. Thanks
No,
for
no,
letting
his
me know.
sound is gone.
Like
Let's see.
yeah.
He's going to come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. When in doubt, reboot.
So I got
one?
a question. So I got a question about how much time did I take to build this one? Thank you for this question. I think that's a very interesting question. Actually, I have been thinking about this system very long time, and in my personal point of view, the more step to take the time is how we design the solution architecture. But then when I got every detail about the architecture, I built this one around 1 week. So that's the answer is I can build this one around 1 week. How far did you leverage AI to structure and build? Well, you know, the first time I deploy, I make a call to the API is since 2018. So at that time, I try to call the text to speech and speech to text. So for example, when I create the slides, the presentation, and as you know, as you can aware that my English is not good enough. So I try to use text to speech to generate the audio for me to practice. So it means that I am familiar with AI since 2018, and since last year I deployed some other some other project with regard to the Google Workspace, Google Cloud platform, and Google App Sheet. For example, it can one of my projects is to extract the invoice from the car automation and something like that. So for this question, it could be said that I have a long journey with AIs to build, to construct, and to design and to build the solution. So and yes, for this question, yes, that is it. That's easy. Everything I'm using here is within the Google ecosystem. And you know, there's one thing I need to work around during my working. That is when we make a call to Gemini, and it currently does not support to generate the ambient or the sound. So, for example, if it is the human voice, it do very well. But if it comes to generate the sound and or the ambient, then it's not good enough for now. So I need to go to somewhere else, such as OpenAI to do that. So for this question from Florence, everything I do in Google service. Have you document the step with agent? Not that actually, and I think I will do this in very soon. So yes, hopefully we will have a time to engagement during this one. And does Google rate the content via SEO and gets classified by written? This comes from poll, right? So honestly, how Google big is depend on how content network publisher. Without the blog publisher, without a YouTuber, people don't have any demand to explore the content, to explore the information, right? So at this point, I think Google still relies on its SEO ranking, and it continues to do this, but they will remark the content like AIs or somewhere. So as what I know is we can also manual to edit something here in order to review. That's what I want to share. When I do this one, I think that human in loop is very important. So if we want, we can deploy 100 autonomous system, but it is the suggestion from my personal point of view is we should take a look on that in terms of to review and to yes, what I mean is the human in loop is very important. Yeah. So back to this another question: how admin and marketer make sure that AI isn't still sound? Well, there are two parts about this one. The first part is you will need the configuration. What I mean is it depends on what type of topic you want to write. If it is a technical, for example, coding blog. So we will need to train more on that. For example, we will fit our editing blog to the AIs, and then it will read entire our blog, and then it will be more human-like being. So what I mean is it's possible to improve this one. Yeah. separate the flow. I'm not get this question.
Okay,
So
let me specify. So after it's run through the all the creation of the text content, right? It tying back to the question just before me here, how to make sure it's aligned with their brand.
You've just muted yourself, Michael. Mikael.
Fantastic. How can I do that with one button? Anyway, normally I would add a curator in my flow, right? To make sure that I have not only grounded my AI agent in the beginning, but I also have a checkup, a control in the end, that the output looks like what I was expecting. So basically it's an agent checking the agent. And I came very late to the meeting, unfortunately. I'm very sorry for that. So I didn't see if you actually have that in there.
Yeah. So what I mean is we have a lot of parameter configuration here, right? And then it's depend on what kind of topic we do, and when we set up the flow, then we also can change this kind of parameter in order to make it more accuracy. That's what I mean. Yeah. So for example, when we look back to this one, it's chunk to separate the part, right? So we can, if we apply the human in loop, or even we apply another AI to supervise this one, I think it's possible. So yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, my experience is that if you tie it down too hard in the parameters, it loses some of that important freedom and imagination that you actually want it to have. Actually, I haven't tried this for the last couple of months, so maybe I'm completely wrong now. Stuff is happening all the time. But generally, I feel like putting it in the tail end of the output, put one more check, because if I take down the parameters to become too strict, I don't get the colorful result I'm looking for.
Yeah. So yes, honestly, I think that it is not our challenge, but also go beyond of this problem is not only Google, but even OpenAI, ChatGPT, and more. We will need to. They upgrade every day. I mean, they try to make it better and better. And for us, the person who designed the solution architecture, we just focusing on what we do the best. That is, for example, we do the internal links or sales strategies, something like that, to make our agent to look up everything here to make sure that we got the most accurate. That's what I mean. So it go along with the improvement from Google, from OpenAI, and from the big tech companies. And also we focus on what we do from our end. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I just hope my clients doesn't see this.
Yeah.
If they see this, they're gonna go nuts. They're gonna go, I need one of those. I need this for this. I need it for that. I need it for everything. It's like, no, please calm down.
Yeah. That's usually, yeah.
Excellent. Are there any further questions, or anybody wants to kind of open the mic up and ask some more specific questions? I think from my perspective, Danny, where do you see this kind of architecture that you've designed going next? I seem to remember you doing videos. that could then potentially create a YouTube video from a blog, those kind of things?
Yes. So currently there are. Let's get back to this slide. Let me open this. So here's our output, right? And it included the audio files, and it includes the image which is generated by AI. So here we can see the scenes and the scene IDs, and so go beyond this one. I will. I'm trying to build a video generate engine, and just import this to the engine, and it will do the rest for us. So we will have a video that we control 100% the flow. So for example, currently when we input a prompt to video, and it generates the output for us, and we can control what the behind the scene, right? So for this one, we can control our flow. So that's what I mean. So I do believe that when I go beyond this one, it will help me to generate the video, and the video will come from the image, come from the audio, and something like that. So yeah. So I think that's possible.
And so I think one of the questions from one of the audience was around the actual technology. But I think you mentioned briefly that yes, it was all Google Workspace related, but I'm assuming there are things like the Google Cloud Platform that are involved in this. You've got elements of, you know, non-Google Workspace related technologies around the Google AI. So how have you kind of configured this so that it's using Workspace elements from a Google Sheet perspective, app script point of view, but then are you then passing that over to other Google related infrastructure?
Yes, I think the context here is we are talking about the Google Workspace, right? Google Workspace user, and if it is not, I mean, if I use a Google, a pre-Google emails, I can build this kind of solution, and because from the Google Sheet and Google App Script, we can make we can integrate it with Google Cloud Platform easily, and even we can make a call to other external service like ChatGPT or OpenAI or Grok or whatever. So the main idea here is, you know, as I remember, currently there are around 900 million Google Sheet active users. So if we deploy something like this to the Google Workspace Marketplace, and like what I have done, actually I monetize my add-on organics 100. I create the YouTube video, and I create the add-on, and then I got this kind of number. So if invest more for marketing here, I think that it will be have a good in terms of return on investment. So yeah, the sense is we are talking about in Google Workspace ecosystem, but if we want to go beyond this, it's possible to apply this kind of architecture. So that's what I mean. Yes, please, Michael.
Yeah, so are you orchestrating everything within AppScript? So you're calling all the tools that you need from within AppScript. Also, when you create the in this case, the web page that you were setting up, is that controlled from AppScript, or have you got something in Vertex that is doing it for you, so you feed data to Vertex?
Yeah, sure. the language is Google Apps Script, right? But we make a call to Vertex AI a lot of here. So for example, we make a call to video, take to speech, and we make a call to what I mean is we constantly make a call to Google service via Vertex AI. So that's what behind the scene. Let me go. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very tempting. I feel like I need to sit down and do something like this.
Yeah. So here's another. So you see here, one of my, I make a call to generate as ML script. So based on this, we can control how the audio to be more human. It's not like a traditional text-to-speech, right? So we input the meaning, and we also have the break time here. And this is generated by AI, by agent, what I mean. Okay? Yeah. So that's all from me today. Anyone have a question? So here is my my LinkedIn. So if anyone want to connect, I would love to talk to you. And also I have some of my work here. For example, here's a Looker Studio, which I build with Google. Here is come from my Google App Sheet. I built this one. Google App Sheet way connect with this. Here is what I built with Google App Sheet, and it comes with the Looker Studio. So just if have any opportunity to collaborate or to cooperate with you, hopefully we will have.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Danny. I think that was probably one of the most technical sessions that we've had so far, and yeah, extremely interesting. I think a lot of people on the call, because of the nature of what we do as administrators, are going to have to go away and kind of digest this information. Danny is on the forums, so he's on our chat channel. So if you want to ask Danny any further questions about this, I'm sure they'll be more than happy to connect on an individual basis, or we can communicate in the chat room after this particular call. But I appreciate everyone's time for joining this afternoon here in the UK and this morning over in the US. And we've got some sessions lined up for next month, and we're going to be communicating those sessions over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, and appreciate your time today and your time in the community. So thank you very much, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.